I've been going through a lot in my marriage, which was none of anyone's business until this man decided to make it everyone's business because he thinks I'm obsessed with him. But I have my own receipts, which I am going to provide for you right now. On April 2nd, I messaged my friend Danny a voice note saying that I saw one of Ronnie's videos and I thought it was funny how he roasts people. And he said, I'm going to invite him to one of your comedy shows. And I said, no, he'll roast me. He probably hates me. He'll go on TikTok and make a docu-series about how much I suck. Well, here we are now, aren't we?
I mean, like, that is already really thirsty behavior. Like, to be like, I love Ronnie. It's so wild to me.
Oh my gosh, no, he probably hates me. Oh my God.
Let's go ahead and just give some context to who this douchebag is. This is really getting lost.
He's like a racist, right? Or something like that?
He's a fucking piece of shit.
It's time to get wild.
That was wild.
Welcome to That Was Wild. I'm Adam Messiest, and this episode is going to be wild. Oh, what's up, my beautiful wild things, my wild people, and my wild freaking lovers. What's that? I don't know. That's a new one. Welcome to the show. If you've never been here before, this is the show where I talk to my wildly funny friends about the wild things happening in the world, and we try to have a wild time while doing it. And boy, do we have a wild episode for you today. We are talking about the Brittany Furlan, Ronnie Radke, Tommy Lee, messy drama that is happening before our eyes with a catfishing scam. The FBI is involved, and it's all being streamed live straight to our phones. And my buddy Steve Sotelo and I dive deep into what the heck is going on, and we try to analyze if any of it's real or if it's all just a PR stunt. Anyways, it's a wild time. We talk about our own experiences getting catfished, our own love triangles. We dive deep, and it gets so very wild. But speaking of wild, I want to talk to you before we get into the show here. I want to talk to you about two things. First thing is, on June 7th, we are celebrating 3-year anniversary show of the That Was Wild live show, y'all. What? How is this possible? Wait, is it 3 years? No, it's actually 4 years. We're celebrating the 4-year anniversary of the That Was Wild live show, y'all. If you haven't been to one of these, it's a super, super fun show. It's like this show, but I bring comedians on. They tell wild stories. They do stand up. And then I bring an improv team on and we reenact them. It's a crazy wild time. This podcast started as the live show, and millions of views later, with some of the best experiences I've ever had on stage, all culminated within the last 4 years. It's been such an amazing time. So please come celebrate that. You can buy the tickets in the show description right now. They're right here. You can click the link. You don't want to miss this. I'm busting out all the wild stops. Second thing, on June 8th, the very next day, I'm actually going to be premiering my 1 hour, one-man stand-up special, which is not even stand-up. It's like a one-man tour de force, if you will. No, a one-man, you know what? It is. I am, guys, I've been working so freaking hard on this. A lot of people think of like a one-man show as like a Mike Birbiglia. I love Mike Birbiglia, but I love even more John Leguizamo's Freak. And that's what I've modeled my show Messiest as. It is a one-man kind of play. I'm doing characters, I'm dancing, I'm singing, and I'm doing stand-up and storytelling all along the way. So y'all, you don't want to miss it. I'm busting out all of my technical chops with sound design, lighting, video design, as well as all of my writing skills, all of my music skills. I put my heart and soul into the show. And what it's about is that last year, I was going to spread my dad's ashes on one of the worst days of my life. Is also the day that I met Elon Musk. And my life has been incredibly messy, but it was one of the messiest days of my life. And what I go in the show is talk about how my life has culminated in that moment and what I decided to do when I got there. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. It's a fun and wild time, but you don't want to miss this show. It's been one of the funnest things I've ever done trying to write this thing. And you can go see it at the Yard. You can get those tickets in the ticket link descriptions. There's 6 shows at the Hollywood Fringe at the Yard. Come check it out. All right, that's enough talking from me. Let's get on with this epic show with my buddy Steve Sotelo. All right, everybody, let's get wild. It's starting to get hot out here. Busting out the boys.
Yeah, man. What happened to you? You're 48 years now.
Dude, I think I got to get surgery on my knee.
Bro.
Yeah, man.
Be fucking for real, dude.
Dude, for real.
You're in your 30s still.
I'm almost 40. I think I got to get knee surgery.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I think it's finally time, bro.
No, you're not. What are you, 36? 37?
I'm going to be 38 this year.
No fucking way.
Yeah, man. It's
Gosh, I'm so scared.
wild. It's so wild. 38. 38 knee surgery coming up.
1738.
Wait, what's that?
Fetty Wap? I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello?
Everything you've said for the last 5 seconds, I have not.
You don't know
What the
that
fuck? What the fuck is a Fetty Wap?
1738.
Okay.
You don't know? No, you
don't know what that
have
is.
to know Fetty Wap.
What the fuck is Fetty Wap?
Fetty Wap was a rapper from like the early
Okay.
2010s, I think.
Fetty Wap.
Fetty, Fetty
Okay.
WAP, and he doesn't have an eye,
Like physically?
an eyeball,
Oh.
and a letter in his name.
Really?
Yeah.
Both? Was that intentional?
Probably not.
Oh,
I mean, his name is
just
Fetty Wap. It might have like given him a lobotomy.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, 1738.
And you're implying that you're 17.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, that's weird.
I mean, you got the tits of a 17-year-old.
Fuck.
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
gonna hold my shirt out like this now.
that's only because he was joking that he's got B cups. I think he's a perfectly fine looking gentleman.
With
Young
gynecomastia
young man.
from when I was 400 pounds.
What kind of dinosaur is that?
Gyno meaning man tit.
That's the one with the like the plates
man
on the
tits.
side. Oh, it's a clever girl. We never asked why we could do it.
But we put fucking man tits on a T-Rex.
That's the one.
And
Yeah.
his arms are so short. He just grabs them all day.
We asked if we could do it, but we never asked should. And the answer was yes to both of them.
It's fucking funny.
They are making another Jurassic Park movie. I actually saw that.
The trailer.
The trailer for it with
Scarlet Show,
and
right?
it's another one where they are going to this island, and it's just like, and it's another movie where they're going to the island, and it's like still, they're going to this fucking island with a small group of like 6 people, and it's like, okay, at this point, there's 7 of these fucking movies. 3 of them are involving them going to this fucking island,
Mhm.
and every time they have gone to this island with a small group of people, and it's always end up tragically. Like, when will they learn that just bring a tank, bring an army? Like, why is every time, like, what is the point of this? Just bring a fucking jetpack or something. Like, know that it's gonna be insane when you get there. Why are you trying to like covert off that shit? Just bring a buttload of fucking people, like reinvade that place. It's dinosaurs, guys. Like, why are we trying to preserve their natural habitat
But that's the
they
thing.
created?
It's fucking bullshit because it's like, yeah, we created
It's
this
a science
island.
experiment gone
Yeah.
wrong. Why are we trying to be like, shh, be very quiet? We don't want to disturb them. Like, bitch, we did this on accident.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like, destroy them. Kill them. What are we doing?
Yeah, like this like, thank goodness it's an island. But then if we have like the fish tanks that have like the dinosaurs in them and they
Yeah.
can swim and they just like end up over there, yeah, we might be fucked. We get like the evolution of a Godzilla in like 100 years. But
The whole premise of it is like there's like apparently there's a some sort of like dinosaur egg that was supposed to save mankind or save millions of lives.
it's stem cells, dinosaur
The
stem cells.
like somehow dinosaur stem cells are gonna save human lives somehow. And it's like, again, the whole point of these premises of the shows of these is like how science, what man will do for the
Yeah.
point of science. It's like, okay, at one point, that was the original premise of these movies. Like at some point, guys, we get it. Like
You got to give up on the fucking.
can we just
dinosaurs.
make new movies? How many times is a blonde lady gonna need to like rescue their baby from a fucking monster?
It looks like ScarJo saves a baby in this one.
Yeah, probably.
I stopped watching the dinosaur movies after the new one came out. Like they were like the first one when they like rebooted it. I don't know, man. It just doesn't appeal to me because like dinosaurs are cool, but you're not using
But
them
are
right.
they cool?
Yeah, they are, but we're not using them right. And
They're just fucking old. They're just old bones. Who gives a shit?
no, but like, wouldn't you like? I think we're.
That's like being like my grandpa was cool. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm sure he was.
The fact that they
I'm cool, though.
existed is cool.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna about to go put my grandpa's bones up in a fucking museum. He was all built all weird. He was he was like a short little Mexican boy. Like he was a weird looking dude.
Well, we have like the Neanderthals and shit like that. Like,
Yeah, I'm part Neanderthal. Like I don't give a like. I'm not gonna put my fucking bones in. I would actually put my bones in a museum. I think it would be sick though.
I wanted to kind of give up my body for science, but
I would too. Actually, I would legitimately like to study like what's going on here. It's an interesting. Like, is your skull as big as your face actually makes it look like?
I felt like I think it's a common thing with fat people that like your head as you're like growing, like it
like how big
it also anticipates that you're gonna be a big person for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
Josh Peck,
Uh-huh.
when he originally lost weight, had the biggest head I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Only second to my head when I lost 180 pounds and then became this like walking bobblehead. And then I kind of balanced out.
Yeah.
But like fat people, if you started off fat and you're growing up, your body just puts more into expanding your bones or something. Like they might actually be big boned. Like they said they were.
Yeah, but that's not a real thing. I do want to say this. Like, what? Let's shake on this right now.
Mm-hmm.
When you die and I die of natural causes, so don't try to rush it.
Ain't nothing natural about this, baby. Pure GHB.
Human growth hormone, babe. GHB.
Yeah, I'm taking GHB.
GHB.
That's how I'm gonna die. I'm gonna drink so much GHB.
You're fucking Spanish flying yourself, Doc. What the fuck?
I'm just getting my
Trying to like get rid of your memory and shit.
Yeah.
Guys, fucking date rape yourself, bro.
Maybe.
GHB.
I may have like seen myself in the mirror.
Fucking Cosby or something. Let's go to a scene of that. Hey man. Hey, we go. Hey, oh man, you're so buff, bro. Hey, hey, oh shit, dude. Hey, do you think you got any extra?
Were you talking to me?
Yeah. Hey, dude.
Fucking talking to me right now?
It looks like maybe you could use some extra, an extra lift. I got some extra stuff for you. You want?
No, I already got my own shit, man. You want to see that gallon of clear GHB?
Wait. I thought that was water. You have that gallon jug right there. We're in this Gold's Gym right now, and I'm in a trench coat. I have human growth hormone. I have really good shit. Are you saying you're taking GHB?
I don't even feel this.
We see him pass out real quick. Oh, what? Hey, whoa. Hey, buddy. Hey, wake up. Hey, wake up. Wake up. Hey. Whoa. Jesus Christ. And you're like magically more ripped all of a sudden too. Whoa. It's like when you pass out more, it rebuilds the muscle more quickly. Holy shit, dude. Can I get some of that?
I don't know. I've never done any hard drugs, so
It's not a drug, dog. GHB is not a drug.
GHB is a drug.
No.
What is it?
GHB is a date rape drug. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So I said, I don't take hard drugs. Adam says, oh, GHB is not a drug. And I went, oh, then what is it? He says, it's a date rape drug.
Yeah.
Drug. Drug. Keyword drug.
I guess it's not. Well, it's not like a recreational drug. I guess
I don't
sometimes.
know. I know TJ Miller
I
fried
guess.
some of his brain for GHB
There's
because of that same story.
TJ Miller.
I guess he had so he was in the car with someone. He's a sketchy guy, and they had a gallon of the thing was like distilled water, the label. So he drinks some. He's like, bro, how much of that did you drink? He's like, I'm thirsty. And he's like, that's GHB. And he was like, oh, fuck. And so he had to go to the hospital.
That's fucking nuts. Anyways, my name is Adam Messiest, and this episode is going to be wild. Welcome to That Was Wild. This is a show where I talk to my wildly funny friends about the wild things happening in the world, and we try to have a wild time. Wow, doing it. This week's guest is my very best friend, Steve Sotelo. He is just a wonderful man. He's a substitute teacher.
I'm not a substitute teacher. What the fuck?
He's a substitute teacher for himself because he's a permanent teacher. Steve
What?
Sotelo.
I mean, you just edit it. Just edit it.
No.
Just right.
There's-
Just say,
No, this show's heavily edited, but there's some things I keep in there. But anyways, Steve Sotelo is here. He's a very good friend. We're going to be talking about some wild stuff, including the whole Brittany Furlan thing and Tommy Lee and
mhm.
Rodney
Ronnie
Radke situation. But before we get to all that, I just wanted to check in with Steve because he had some stuff burning on him today.
Yeah, thank you.
What's going on, buddy?
So I'm on TikTok a lot. I have a lot of brain rot. But
Yes.
one thing that comes up is like burgers and fast food places. I had a conspiracy theory.
It's a fast food conspiracy theory.
I did originally, and then I have a new one.
Okay.
My first conspiracy was that Yoshinoya is a front for the Yakuza. I don't ever see anyone in there. They've always maintained like business, and they're open till 2 a.m. Who wants fast food Japanese food like that? It's a chicken bowl. It's weird.
Okay.
So that was my original conspiracy theory. But then I was also thinking about like, okay, is there any other restaurants that I see that are always open? Not always, but like they're open. But I don't know anyone who goes there anymore.
Okay.
Adam, when was the last time you had Five Guys?
I've never had Five Guys.
Never had Five Guys. I haven't had Five Guys for 13 years.
Okay.
Who's getting Five Guys?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Hey, but you know, Five Guys. You know what else there's 5 of? 5 families. The mob.
Oh. Yeah, boom, you did it for me.
Oh, did I jump?
Yeah, I was just gonna do some like fucking like.
Did I jump?
Like,
we could cut
no,
that.
you got it. I don't know. I just thought that like that's a front.
It's a front.
That's
dog.
a fucking front.
Oh, I just said,
Because
yeah. Hey,
I don't know anyone.
It's the mob. They all look at the logo. They're all kind of Italian.
It's
looking.
Five Guys.
We're
Five Guys.
We're Five Guys.
Hey, wait, you want fucking an exorbitant amount of
It's burgers, right?
What?
It's burgers, right?
It's burgers and
Other-
fries.
that's why-
Five Guys, burgers and fries, and buys.
And buys.
Yeah, there's a lot of bisexuality.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hey, welcome to Triple D. We're going to Five Guys, burgers and fries and buys.
They do mostly like
And there's peanuts there waiting in line. I don't know if they do the peanuts there. This was like a gimmick that they had. That, hey, you want something to snack on while you're waiting for your burgers and fries? How about salty shelled peanuts? And you can have as much of them as you want. And then you just leave remnants on the floor. That's crazy.
that is pretty crazy. Kind of cool though.
I don't want peanuts with burgers and fries. That just sounds like a terrible idea.
They don't seem like they gel,
They don't.
but you know what? It would be good.
What?
Throw something crunchy down. Ain't nobody gonna be sneaking up on you.
If
there's a mob hit, If there's a mob hit,
You know, I had an idea of a conspiracy and then you fully fledged the conspiracy.
yeah. If there's a mob hit, it's not gonna happen at
Because-
Five Guys because it's a booby trap the whole way.
And if you are someone who goes to Five Guys, please contact Adam. I don't know anyone. And maybe make this like a Instagram reel. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe that there's people who go to Five Guys in the Southern California area anymore.
You've had it before.
I've had it, and it's just so goddamn greasy
So maybe the mob hit is on all of us.
on our
On our
fucking,
our hearts.
Yeah. cardiac arrest, man. Are you looking up?
Yeah, I'm looking up info. So 1986, Jerry and Janie Morrell presented their 4 sons with a choice: college or start a business. The brothers chose business and opened a burger joint in Arlington, Virginia. The Five Guys has been a Washington, D.C. area favorite since 1986.
Okay.
So D.C. I don't know if that's super
there's
mobbed up.
There's like 18 of them here in Los Angeles or in Southern California.
Here's a fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
You know who? And take a guess. There's a celebrity that owns 10% of Five Guys. The chain Five
Originally
Guys.
from DC?
I don't.
Or
I'm not sure.
You
definitely know this person.
Naturally, if I'm hearing DC, I'm thinking Dave Chappelle.
It's not. No.
Who do I think like?
You get one more guess.
Burgers?
You will get one more guess. He's an NBA player, and he owns a lot of businesses.
Is Shaq?
Yeah, it's Shaq.
I believe that one wholeheartedly.
Shaq owns 10% of Five Guys.
Everyone. I gotta own the Five Guys burgers and fries.
Pretty crazy. Yeah. So I guess maybe they were mob connected, but now they're legit.
They're Shaq connected.
Yeah.
I respect Shaq.
That's also kind of fucked up.
Why?
Why didn't he own Shake Shack?
Oh my God. And then like for a month, your promotion is Shake Shack.
Shake Shaquille O'Neal.
and this is what you do. You make everything bigger.
Yeah.
Listen, everyone. This idea. We're going to go to Shake Shack. We're going to call it Shake Shack for a week. And then what's going to happen is the hot dogs get a little longer. Burgers get a little taller. Fries get a little longer. Drinks get a little taller. It just goes.
Everything.
Shakes get a little taller.
Tables
get a little taller.
get a little smaller, so you feel what it's like.
So you feel like me, Shaquille O'Neal. Ketchup packets. Then at that point, do things get smaller?
Everything gets in proportion. Technically, if everything gets bigger, everything else is proportionally smaller. So it's a theory of relativity. Isaac Newton actually proposed this in earlier 1100 in an earlier Latin age.
And no matter what, we don't let Dwight Howard into any Shake Shacks.
Also,
that guy's a fraud.
Rest in peace, Kobe. But you a bitch for ratting me out. Oh God. Anyways, speaking of you a bitch for ratting me out, that was a good fucking segue, and that was not intended
for Rodney ratting me out.
Ronnie Radke ratting me out. Y'all, there is a crazy story happening right now in the world. Right now, if you haven't watched it yet, okay, so there's some minor, somewhat big celebrities happening in the world. There's a comedian named Brittany Furlan. She's a comedian. Funny enough, Steve and I actually saw her live at a friend's show very recently, where she talked about Tommy Lee, her husband. She's married to Tommy Lee, the drummer. Big dick Tommy. We all know who Tommy Lee is, but she's married to him. He was there at the show, and we believe, So, anyways.
Motley Crue,
that's what it was. So it has been recently, apparently she thought she was messaging this other rock star named Ronnie Radke. And now Ronnie Radke, let me just say this. He's a piece of shit. He's kind of like a very much, I'm a rock star. You can't cancel me. His music is trash. His music videos, I will say this, pretty fucking cool. His music videos go hard. His music's trash. His opinions are trash. And he's just an insane dude. He's a very much a messy person. This is why we're talking about him on the show, because this man is he's a wild guy. So apparently Brittany thought she was talking to this guy on Snapchat. It's a very interesting situation because it's like, why Snapchat? Like, even them are trying to like be secretive on there. Like, the celebrities don't use Signal Chat. Like, what the fuck?
I think for them, using Snapchat makes absolute sense. Like,
it's just such a trashy thing.
Yeah, it's such a trashy thing.
And dumb thing.
If you're an adult, like, and this goes out to literally every one of Adam's listeners, any people we know, if you're still using Snapchat and you're not in the teens, you're disgusting.
Truly. What are you doing on there? Truly.
I mean, I was 25 when I got rid of my Snapchat, but it was like fine because I was like, 8 years ago.
Snapchat is one of those things where it is one of those apps where teens still use it. It is something where you literally, I think you do graduate out of using.
Yeah.
There is an age where you're like, I'm getting rid of Snapchat. Like you get your cap and gown and then you go ahead and delete Snapchat, there's an age where you just don't have it anymore. And if anyone is still having that past that age, they are doing some dirty shit.
Or like, I don't know, I paint the picture, even if you're not like doing anything dirty in there, you're just a disgusting person because like you can't like, you have Snapchat because you wish you still had MySpace. Like this is what I think of adults with Snapchat is that like you wish you were like still as social and cool as you were in high school.
Yeah. And
you're like fat and you're in like your hometown still and you're drinking at the local watering hole and like it's so fucking gross.
You're definitely trying to relive your past. You peaked at some point and you're trying to relive those peaked wonder years. For sure.
Yeah,
which brings me to Brittany Furlan, who peaked during her Vine years. She was a Vine performer.
Oh, I didn't know
she was a Vine performer, and she has done comedy, been doing stand-up. She's a touring comedian and stuff. And speaking of who has also peaked, Tommy Lee. So they're birds of a feather.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Apparently, Ronnie Radke has gotten involved to where he has to say he is not that person on Snapchat and is now saying that Brittany was catfished.
That's so sad.
So let's dive into this real quick. So here are the people. We're looking at the people. This is Ronnie Radke. This is Brittany Furlan. That's a bad picture of her. She's so much prettier than that. That's fucked up, guys. That's really fucked up. That's fucked up. Anyways, you got catfished and now you're embarrassed. Okay, so this is according to Ronnie Radke. You got catfished and now you're embarrassed and lashed out at me. I don't even have Snapchat, he says. Never have, Radke wrote in a post shared on Instagram. Yeah, so this is her. And this is her and Tommy Lee. Beautiful couple. Great. And this
it makes sense couple.
Yeah.
It's a couple that like, they both really, helped Hot Topic during like the 2008 housing crisis and when there was a big recession.
Yeah.
Their Hot Topic is like, you know what, guys? We're fine.
They propped up Hot Topic.
We still have
and Spencer's Gifts.
We still have solely these three people here.
Yeah. They are the house that Tommy Lee and Brittany Furlan built. The FBI is now involved with this. Tommy Lee and Brittany Furlan's catfishing scandal is being investigated by the FBI. Okay, so according to reports, the comedian was catfished by a man she believed to be Ronnie Radke while married to Tommy Lee. And the following in reverse, that's the front. That's the band that Radke is in charge of. The singer said he's flabbergasted, and apparently multiple other girls besides him were tricked. This is not good for Brittany. So let's hear her words.
Oh fuck! She talks about.
As you can see, I'm at a hotel, so I've been going through a lot in my marriage, which was none of anyone's business until this man decided to make it everyone's business because he thinks I'm obsessed with him. But I have my own receipts, which I am going to.
Okay, so what we're seeing is she's in a hotel room, sitting next to her bed, and she's about to go on. This is a 7-minute video. We probably won't watch all of it.
I wish,
we'll see.
Provide for you right now. On April 2nd, I messaged my friend Danny a voice note saying that I saw one of Ronnie's videos and I thought it was funny how he roasts people, and he said, I'm going to invite him to one of your comedy shows, and I said, no, he'll roast me. He probably hates me. He'll go on TikTok and make a docu-series about how much I suck. Well, here we are now, aren't we?
I mean, like, that is already, like, really thirsty behavior. Like, to be like, I love Ronnie. It's so wild to me. Like,
oh my gosh, no, he probably hates me. Oh my gosh.
By the way,
like, that's how I took it.
By the way, let's go ahead and just give some context to who this fucking douchebag is. because I don't think this is really getting lost.
He's like a racist, right? Or something like that?
He's a fucking
abuser?
Piece of shit, this guy. He constantly is just battling people online, just being a piece of shit. He's after people all the fucking time. This woman in particular.
Not being a girl's girl is the ugliest behavior, dude.
Hi, Sarah. This is what you wanted. Now all my fans are literally just deep diving into your history and stuff. So
this woman made a video making fun of this dude's music, and now he's a millionaire, and this woman is just a fucking creator, like a songwriter too, but like a nobody, and he is bullying her constantly.
you mind explaining this? You follow this person, Cody? Damn, that's not very feminist of you.
Like, dude, get off of her. Like, what the fuck is... Okay, cool. Yeah, she's following Cody Co, whatever.
Underage sex.
What are you doing, dude? Get off the fucking internet, dog. You're a millionaire. What are you doing? He is a classic, like, MAGA fucking brain rot.
What's that next thing? He just wanted to punch down on her some more, or what?
Oh, this one here.
Good afternoon, Ronnie. You wanted my attention,
Here we go.
So now you have it. Earlier this week, I quote tweeted a post on Twitter that said that Ronnie Radke was suing Anthony Fantano for defamation. And in my quote tweet, I called Ronnie the softest motherfucker in metal. Now, though I would like to thank you for finally admitting your music isn't fucking metal, I'm not going to speak on any of those allegations. No. Because when I called you soft, it wasn't even for this situation. So I can admit that maybe that was a poor choice of post to quote and share my opinion with. I called you soft because of my direct fucking experience with you. I posted a silly little parody of one of your songs, Zombified, earlier this year on TikTok.
So let's go to that real quick.
The monsters are laying under your bed, cause they are the pronouns in your head.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that song.
Zombified by the words they say. We've become Dylan Mulvaney.
So this woman is awesome.
Cause everybody's talking, bitch. Oh no, they'll never let go. Deep when I said faggot 10 years ago, they're canceling me.
He made this stupid song about being canceled.
I know that song because he was married to
a
professional wrestler.
Yeah.
And she used that song as her entrance.
Wait, who's the professional wrestler?
Saraya, Saraya. They used to be married.
Like psoriasis.
Zombified. This next round is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied by Tony Storm from Norwich, England, Saraya.
Saraya. She's just flipping them off.
They've been embroiled in this rivalry.
Anyways, going back to this is who Brittany thought was like, oh my God, I think he probably hates me and like is cute. Like, what the fuck, Brittany?
Yeah.
Brittany.
Someone who's obsessed with somebody, why would they say no to them coming to see them? First thing. Then Danny invites him to a show anyway, even though I asked him not to. And he goes, and Ronnie goes, LOL, I only roast people that talk shit to me. And he said, let's go see some comedy. Then Ronnie says, what day? I'm tracking vocals, getting tattooed. Then Ronnie hits Danny up April 11th.
Okay, so we're seeing like individual text messages and stuff. That's what we're seeing.
Ronnie asked me when, he says he, but he meant me. You're performing next, and my friend Danny was in Austin. Like, oh, I'm the stalker, but you're asking when I'm performing next? Bruh. Then, on April 24th, I go to MGK's birthday party, because he's a good friend, and I really like him, and he's actually a nice guy.
Okay.
After I go to that birthday party, the next...
Okay.
Already her judgment is terrible. MGK is a good guy.
Like, why add that in there? Like, what a weird editorial part. Like, not important to the story, Brittany. Come on, you're a writer. Like, not important.
Next day, on the 25th, Ronnie posts this on his page. Literally the next day, I wear it better. And if you look up, him and MGK have notorious beef because he said MGK copied him with his blackout tattoo because everyone's obsessed with Ronnie. Now, mind you, I will be honest and say I thought he was funny. I've liked a couple of his posts. I've responded.
All right. Okay, so all right,
To
this
a
is where
couple-
she kind of gets into the Snapchat of it all.
Of his posts on Instagram, nothing inappropriate. I've said, haha, whatever, here or there, or that's funny or whatever. But things do get more fucked up. So just wait. On April 28th, this account messages me.
So this random Ronnie Radke, full name.
It's just I want to be some Indian guy. Hello, I'm Ronnie Radke.
Full name, by the way.
Like
full name for Ronnie Radke, which I feel like, people's names are public on Snapchat, right? I don't think if you're trying to be secretive, you probably wouldn't do.
Wait, is his at Rodney Radke too, or is it like just some like random collection of words?
Ronald Josard, which is his TikTok handle.
Oh, that's smart.
Interesting.
That's actually pretty smart. If I was a scammer, I'd do that shit.
I don't see it for 2 days. It was my friend Brittany's birthday. We were having a birthday party
Which
for
we probably
her.
know who Brittany
and
is.
it said, bring me a piece of cake, MF, motherfucker, right? And when they first messaged me, this video where it's like, show me your tits was the only video there. And then the next one that came was the other one that this is posted. He has said this is not him. Okay. Then they were sending me video zoom-ins going, I was like, there's no way it's really you. Video zoom-in, yeah, it's me. One thing leads to another. This is the bad part. Obviously I'm in a hotel right now. I've been going through a really tough time in my marriage, which was none of anyone's fucking business, but he's made it everyone's business. And this person started trying to seduce me and be like, you're so much hotter than my girlfriend. Like he's like,
He was married. I don't know how recently that was, but I mean,
this has been apparently very recent. Okay, so let's just go ahead and I'm gonna stop her here. Again, Ronnie Radke, he's out here. He is not afraid to get on the camera and deny. So this is a video of him saying, so the quote tweet, he's quote replying to somebody saying, just show us on the App Store in the app history that you've never had Snapchat. It'll clear you. Okay, so one thing with these, we all know that anybody can fucking reply to this.
yeah.
This could be anybody. This could be his PR management that's putting this. But here is the video. He actually does do this. It's somewhat compelling.
Come here. Last video I'm going to make about this, guys. Like, I want to be over it. I'm done with it too. But this is a very good point that this person is making. Come over here. This is my phone.
Very good point that my PR management is making.
You can see my phone, right? Here's my phone. Look, this is my phone.
Okay. Again, anybody can download Instagram and log into Instagram.
My phone. Ronnie Radke. I'm going to edit some of this out so you can't see my personal information. Okay? Okay. Apps. Let me try to hide this email as best as I can. Purchase history. Purchase history. Okay? Last 90 days. Let's just do it this way. Paid and free. That's the only two options. Last 90 days? No.
Last 90
This year
So
alone. 2025. Okay? Apply. Okay? Snap. Chat. 2025. This year. None. Okay. Next. Okay? Next. Last year. Free. Paid. The only options. See? Free, paid, apply. Okay, what not? Okay, cool, let's go. Snapchat. Snapchat, nothing.
Okay, so what he's saying is his claim is that he's never had Snapchat. Okay, this is him saying, "Oh, I've never had it on my phone." Ah, damn, and he's probably too broke to afford 1 billion fucking phones. Guys, come on, let's be honest. Like,
well, doesn't it?
like
It's attached to his that email, so maybe it could theoretically sure. I think that's maybe why, but like I don't know if
you could
two
have
phones,
multiple Apple accounts.
I guess, yeah. I don't think about that stuff. Are you trying to say that he didn't hit on?
What I'm saying is this does not clear him. Like if you really, there's no way to fucking really clear that. I'm just saying I think he's a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think he will gaslight people. I think I will not trust him for anything. Just because I don't necessarily like Brittany's comedy, and maybe she might have a bad taste, my choice of men, I will not fault him for that. This dude goes after women in a really shitty way and will not rest until he comes out on top. And this sort of shit does not clear him at all. There's plenty of ways to manipulate this. It also, like the staging of this, of the come here, so staged. So staged. You could have just posted this as like as a clip.
Yeah, because if he's posting
come
this,
here, it's very theatrical. Like, dude, calm down.
I don't know, man. Before like I heard about this as like a TikTok video and I just moved on. I thought it was interesting. I just thought like, hey, if you're cheating and it sounds like she was actively trying to cheat, and that's fucked. I think if people follow them before, they know how shitty they are as people. They don't care. It's like Chris Brown, dude. Like, people will do the mental gymnastics to explain why, Chris Brown is a good guy just because he could sing and dance a little bit.
Who is the worst person you would sleep with?
Lauren Boebert.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's the worst person you would sleep with. You would hit that.
I talked to you about
with
this.
A straight up Nazi. Wow.
Yeah, but at least I fucking own it, dude. Like, I told you, I was like, bro, I hate her, but she's a little bit of a baddie, dude.
You would think, okay, worst person.
That is my worst person.
That's the worst person.
I'm not trying to be like, you know what? The worst person? Someone misunderstood. No, she's a pretty dumb bitch. Like,
yeah. You'd get a handy in a theater or something like that.
I would give her a really undesirable time in terms of like she wouldn't be satisfied, and she would actually like
it would be punishment for her.
She would do a filibuster of how bad I was.
Yeah, well, you would filibuster her.
Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't vote for you. I vote blue. Go blue. And I just go. She dies from my weight.
Talk about red wave. Red wave is that's what she says. Like, hey, it's a red wave. I'm not pregnant.
I'm not proud of talking like that.
Hey,
but she was attractive. But.
It's a red wave. I'm not pregnant.
Oh, like a period.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, who's the worst person you would attempt to dick down?
Kristi Noem.
Who's that?
That's our top fascist right now.
Press secretary or
no. That's she's like the Secretary of Defense right now. She's the one that's like, and the ones holding the gun in front of the prisoners. This was wild. So I went on a trip recently.
Oh, she's pretty.
So I just went on an international trip. I went to Portugal recently. So coming back into America, you know how like in America, like at customs, they have the picture of the president, and then they also have, I think this is what is she? She is the Secretary of State or some shit. What is she? Air Force?
Department of Secretary of Homeland Security.
She's a Secretary of Homeland Security. So it's the picture of Donald Trump and then the picture of her. It's such a wild world, guys. Like, it's her and Donald Trump's fucking weird, undershadowed, like, looks like a WWE trading card. That's what you see when you enter America.
That's so strange.
It's
because
so
she's
weird.
The Homeland Security, so she's the one who's kind of running things. And then it's Donald Trump because he's the president.
This is the picture you see when you enter America. It's so weird. On the wall. Guys, it's bonkers as hell. But anyways, I just was like,
I wonder why that photo specifically.
Because it hides his jowls, and it makes him look less old. It's just weird. Yeah, it's just weird. But anyways, I saw Kristi Noem, and I was just like, I'd fix her. Is what I'm saying.
Ivanka, you could fix. Lauren and Kristi, they feel like they could potentially be higher up. Ivanka's like, I know this is where I stay.
Yeah. I mean, the world is changing for sure. Okay, so let me ask you this. Did you believe anything that Brittany was saying?
Yeah. I believe that
and you're an expert on all of this. You're as an expert. You're her body language.
I
You're a body
believe
language
that.
expert.
I mean, that's her truth.
Yeah, it's her truth. You believe that she believes it. I believe that she believes it.
So, like, all right. So here's
Yeah.
a situation. Here's a situation I can give you. My truth versus her truth kind of situation.
Okay.
I was working a gig, not gig. I was there for a long time. It was my favorite job I've ever had because how fun it was. But I made the mistake of running into a similar circle with this girl at work who I had this like primal instinction that I wanted to like, hook up with or whatever. So I made the efforts. Like I was like, I was like kind of suave in that sense. I was really nice. And I one day I was taking her home. She was crying in my car. I think she has a way of like show vulnerability. Like I needed to save her or something. Turned me off. Didn't want to try it. I didn't want to do it anymore. We had this really uncomfortable, really long hug. She's like looking in my eyes like she wanted me to kiss her. And I didn't. And I was like, I'm not taking those hints. You gotta go. And I just stopped trying to like hang out with her. And she was like, oh, are we going to hang out? I was like, no. It made it really uncomfortable because she was really upset about it. And then everyone like saw it. They're like, hey, why did she cry after talking to you? And I was like, bro, she's kind of off her rocker. Like, this is what happened. This is what happened. Like, I don't want to deal with that. I feel like that's going to be trouble. It was trouble because there was these weird tensions that she was like asking me like, I mean, I had a boyfriend. Like, you shouldn't have.
So you're like a little toxic, a little messy.
Yeah, but then this is what happened. I'm grabbing a tablet from someone.
Okay.
Like at work.
Like an iPad tablet
Like
sort of thing.
Yeah, an iPad, and I need to charge it. The charging station's behind us or behind me. She's there behind me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anyone behind me. So I go with a full speed to just go and tilt around. And like, I hit her, I run into her.
Okay. So you assaulted her.
Basically. But I'm in front of my...
So you turned down this woman from a kiss and then you assaulted her later.
I
you
did
full on body checked her.
Well, I did it in front of my superior and other coworkers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I apologized. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Right. It's a classic, like, innocent sort of thing, yeah.
She then said that I was trying to assault her and spank her.
What?
With the iPad.
Spank her?
Yeah.
Spank? That's an outlandish thing.
I had so many different sit-downs with HR, with my managers, like, having to, like, ease these tensions. I apologize for putting her in a position where she had to feel like that she felt bad that like she said that like she
Wait, so what was your like? Were you trying to fight it at all?
I was like, bro, like I didn't spank her with this iPad and all of these feelings that she had against me. That
so you were trying to call up your history at all, or were you trying to fight it?
So basically, she said, you know what, he has made this place a toxic work environment. Because he was telling all these workers, like,
so it got back to her.
Yeah, and what I said was like, yeah, I did say those things. I can easily apologize for them. I felt like I was in the corner because people saw when you tried to ask me to hang out with you, and I said no. And we walked away and you cried. And so that made me seem like the bad guy, and I wanted to clear my name. Now, that puts you in a messed up position of having to now take on all these other actions or behaviors, and it all gets painted like you're crazy. And I don't think that's fair, and I apologize. And that she wouldn't accept the apology in front of HR and my managers.
How did she say? Like, she's like, I don't accept that apology?
She said something like, you know what? She hasn't been able to make any viable friendships or meaningful friendships, and that she doesn't get invited to work functions.
Because of you.
Or she doesn't get invited to outside of work functions.
Because of you.
Yeah. Like people don't invite her to parties.
Right.
And we had a lot of parties. We all got drunk together and stuff like that.
Right.
And it was fun.
I
We were
remember.
all close.
I remember you were having a good time over
Yeah.
there.
Then the
So
managers and HR were like, I mean, we can't patrol.
What you do outside of
Well,
work.
yeah. So like,
Yeah.
but
like-
and also you don't need friends here. You just need to work.
so did they like have your back as far as like he wasn't trying to spank you or anything?
Yeah, they brought that up. I was like, guys, I was right there,
Yeah.
and you guys know where the charging station is. Like, I literally went behind. I didn't see her.
So let's go to that scene real quick. So Steve, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Obviously, this is a super awkward situation.
Yeah, I'm just tired of dealing with it.
Well, that's what we kind of wanted to talk to you about today. Tina, she let us know that you well, according to her words and some eyewitness accounts, is that you had turned around, and when you did, you took the iPad and you slapped her little bum a few times on the
few times
on the behind. Yeah,
I knew she had been telling people that like I
Yeah.
like sexually assaulted her, but a few times with an iPad in front of my superior,
Well-
my coworkers.
Well, okay, calm down. No one needs to say the sexual assault word. Okay, we're just saying you did a little.
She's saying it.
She's saying. Okay, well, okay. That's
literally-
what we're gonna talk about today. Okay, we're just gonna do. So this seems to be that there's some sort of sexual element to all of this. Some sort of sexual kink, some sort of things like that. And I just wanted to let you know, I'm game. If
What do you mean?
this is what you're into, I got ropes, I got chains, I got leather. If that's what you're into, we can, you and me, we could do that.
I'm.
And now, before you respond, I can make this go away too.
It's not my kink.
So this is a no. Okay, no, yeah, no, that's totally. So
No,
what you're
no.
saying,
Wait,
if it's a no,
hold on,
we could totally, yeah, no,
hold on,
we could
hold on,
easily,
hold on, hold on.
we could easily.
I'm not
get
saying
you a new. We could terminate you.
No.
Be hard to replace you, but
Francesca.
Yeah.
Francesca.
Mhm.
You didn't let me finish. Please don't interrupt me next time.
Yeah,
It's not my kink, but if it gets this wiped off the record, just because I don't know how to fight it, man. I'm a man, and
I get it.
you know it's never in my favor,
Yeah.
and I didn't do it.
Yeah,
But in this situation, I'm pro quid pro quo.
you're quid pro quo.
I'm pro quid pro quo.
Pro quid pro quo. I didn't know.
I'm
I didn't
pro
know that. I didn't know you were
quid pro quo.
Yeah, I didn't know you were pro quid pro quo. So
I'm pro quid pro quo.
you're pro quid. So it would be more of like a you go and then I go for quid
No,
pro quo.
I'm pro quid pro quo in this situation, but only in this situation.
in this situation,
Yeah, no other situation
Yeah.
in my pro quid pro quo.
and I know what that means.
So
I know what that means.
so you are also pro
Quid pro quo. I'm so quid pro quo. I hope you know.
I mean, you're the one who's initiating
Yeah.
quid pro quo.
For sure.
You're saying you're faux show for
I'm saying I'm for show.
on
Quid pro quo.
quid pro quo.
100 though. So
I
Back
just
to the-
hope that
yeah.
you should know
Uh-huh.
I didn't do it. I didn't.
So
actually,
wait, so you're saying you're not into this at all? Wait, oh my god, I made a huge mistake. Oh, you're saying wait, you're not?
I didn't.
Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Wait, so you're not into the oh my god.
No.
Oh no, gosh, this
No,
is
no,
so
no.
bad. I have
I
to
did-
fire you. I have to fire you.
No.
Oh no.
Hey,
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh
hey,
my god.
whoa,
Oh my god. This is so
whoa,
embarrassing. This is
whoa,
I have
Francesca,
to I way crossed the line. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
no,
No,
Francesca, you just officially said many a times that you were pro quid pro quo, and you're for show quid pro quo.
Right.
Now, what that means is you can't back away from it now.
Okay.
Because then you're gonna get fired. I keep my job because I felt like I was. You're my superior.
Yeah. Yes, I'm your boss. That's why I wanted to. Okay, so just to be clear,
Francesca, I don't think you understood what quid pro quo is.
Yeah, let's just put this out on the table. I want to peg you. We've been talking on Snapchat for 6 months now.
That's not me. What great little button.
Okay, there's one thing I do want to show you.
Yeah.
You're a big foodie.
I am.
You're a big food guy.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
So you're a big food guy.
I am.
And I'm a music guy.
Mm-hmm.
This is where our worlds could potentially collide. I saw this video. It's pretty fucking wild. Would you ever be interested to be able to listen to your food?
Yeah. I think immediately like mac and cheese being stirred and it's like sex. Like, you know that sound that they do?
I guess it would be sounds that don't food that don't inherently make
sex.
Okay. Let's see. So welcome to this video says, welcome to a dinner where you listen to your food. So we plugged ingredients to synths, allowing us to listen to our food as music. So we see people with like headphones.
So is what we just listened to the lemon connected to the synth?
I think so.
I fuck with that, but if that was just like, oh yeah, we just made that song or we just found that song on TikTok, I want to actually hear the songs or the sounds of you like playing a banana.
Yeah,
I would love to find out what DJs are playing. You know, if it's fruit or banana or like lettuce, and I want to see if we can guess what they sound like before we hear them.
Okay, so this is from a page called Modern Biology, and I think they're a band of some sort or an artist collective, like a synth artist collective, where they just kind of go about and do shit like this.
I like how they just jammed the fucking like a guitar like input,
yeah,
into a lemon. Hey, play this lemon.
I know, like this is kind of this is kind of their thing.
They shoved that shit into the ass of a pomegranate. Hey.
So I made a song in this magical garden. So they use the synth to capture bioelectric. What did that say? To capture bioelectric changes in the flower into music. I think this. I don't know.
That's a scam, dude. What the fuck?
So wait. Oh shit.
Oh,
okay.
see that?
He just plugged it into a dead.
That's how I sound too.
Fucking
when I get pegged. Oh, word.
Bioelectric changes in the mushrooms trigger this. That's wild. So he's plugging into wild mushrooms and making music. It's a pretty fucking banger.
I actually love that.
I kind of fuck with this a lot.
I actually love that. I have a vinyl called Mort Garson's Plantasia. That's
Okay.
like synthesized music from the 70s.
Plantasia. Okay.
And it was made because the synthesizer helps plants grow.
Oh yeah.
So I definitely believe in stuff like that, but also that just sounded fucking cool.
Yeah, it just even if it's not like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. So the way I could see it somewhat triggering, like I don't know how it actually works. I know a little bit of how synths and shit like that work. I don't know. I don't know how. Well, you know, they make they make you can just buy the shit on Amazon. You can buy I think we actually got this as a gift to like Kate's brother. Like you can literally, this is something you can easily buy. You can literally just like turn shit into a keyboard.
Oh, right.
So it's not, this isn't like insane technology, but it is interesting what he does.
It's just gotta sound good.
The first thing I'm doing is putting it on my butthole. I'm sorry. I gotta. Like I want to hear.
And then like a fart.
Like what if it's the most beautiful music in the world?
Angelic.
Babe, what is that sound? The sound of you.
It's got literal words in it.
Oh, Mother Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Oh my God, babe, what is going on in there? I really love this Christmas present, babe. It's really great.
You start just making beats off of it, and then you show your wife. It's like, yeah, that's my butthole, and then right here, the drop is my ball sack. Drop the ball.
That's like the new version of like DJs. Like it's just like a naked dude on stage, just like playing with his dick. That's what.
Yeah, just like tweaking his nipple while he's just like.
That's actually would be sick. That like would be an interesting art piece,
DJ,
though.
Dude, yeah.
It's like the think of like that would be like money at like in a German DJ.
Yeah.
They would only be allowed at like maybe probably Germany or something like that. Like some hot OF model would be like.
No, here's the thing. For true art, it's gotta be like Bjork or something. Like I only want to watch like.
But not even art though. It would be like a hot.
It'd be like
chick,
a kink thing. Yeah,
like a hot chick that would like to pay to watch it. I'd be like, you kidding me? Like be like, fuck yeah, I'd watch that chick. Like
it reminds me of like in Amsterdam. I think this woman had like she was walking around with a box, like on like in her torso, like with like a couple of like curtains, black curtains. Here and here, and there's like a little sign that said like I'm completely naked under here, like feel free to touch.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Just like these gross guys are always just like going and like
yeah, I think I blacked that out. That shit was nasty, dude. I forgot about that. Yeah, I remember filling that up. I was like, yeah, that's pretty good, but still, no, I never did. You know what's funny? I remember talking about I've talked about going to Amsterdam, and there's always a weird sense of like, oh, this guy, you know, he
better watch him on this way back.
He went there, and you know what? I'm proud to say I didn't do it.
You never do it?
I didn't pay. I didn't do anything there.
I didn't pay.
She paid me.
Got laid.
She paid me.
Went to Amsterdam. You know what? I didn't
pay. I didn't do it. I think I went to do it and I chickened out. I went to do it. I chickened out. It was a weird situation.
Yeah.
It's very public.
And it's very devoid. Like what you're looking for. I don't know. When I look for, I look for intimacy, like person to person, like connection. I don't know.
If it was on Snapchat, I'd do it all day.
Yeah. I like that on my phone. Like, I really want to show someone my tits. Ronnie Radke actually followed me on
oh, really?
Snapchat.
No way.
I never got that photo.
Yeah? They did ask you to send him cake.
I did. Well, because he's like the face I make when she don't send me nudes or like, yeah, nudes. Never got that.
Oh, really?
Never needed it. Oh, that's a huge thing. I'm really into people making fun of Sebastian Maniscalco.
Oh, yeah.
You ever...
Yeah. That's a good one.
Didn't need it. I never got that photo. I showed my nudes. I showed the tits.
This is really good.
The bones.
This is good.
And then he said, "What's that extra fold?" I said, "That's my fupa."
We got to do like a... You got to do.
Are you serious?
You got to.
with this
Yeah,
guy?
you got to do.
Has he ever seen a fupa?
You got to do a confused look, like, huh?
Are you fucking
Are
kidding?
you serious?
Are you fucking kidding me, Rodney?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a fupa? Where's this guy? Asking guys and girls for nudes? Doesn't know what a fupa is?
That's really good, dude. It's good. Steve, you're welcome for coming on my show. No, but thank you, Steve.
I have to say thank you. What is that?
Steve, thanks so much for coming on the show. We're dusting off the cobwebs of this one since I've been back. Is there anything you would like to plug before we get out of here?
As always, Miha Bake Shop, or Miha's Bake Shop. She is a vegan baker in the Los Angeles area. That's my llama or love of my life. She makes great. She's making a cake. It's got no milk, no eggs. What the fuck is this? She a vegan or something?
This is real. So this is the most committed to any character you've ever done. It's so wild.
Wait, hold on. I fucking got this croissant.
You never get this committed to your characters. It's so crazy.
And it's got layers in it, but there's no butter in it. What the fuck am I eating?
It's very good.
It's coconut based. Is what it is. Cocoa butter.
Yeah, it's very good food.
It's great stuff. Great stuff.
Yeah, please, everybody, go check that out.
She's at the Wellington Square Market every other Sunday. She does private orders. So she's got a calendar. She tells you when she makes stuff. She's making Pokemon cookies for some fucking Faye Webster. What the fuck is that? She's got a fucking dictionary she's making cookies for. Who the fuck is Faye Webster? No, I love Faye Webster.
I love it. Well, please, everybody, go check that out. Yeah, who is Faye Webster?
Oh, she's great. Oh, I can't. Oh, shout out to Faye Webster. She makes great music. I'm a big fan.
Is that anything like Faye Giaggio or whoever the fuck you were saying earlier? What was the rapper for the 2000s?
Fetty Wap?
Is that anything like Fetty Wap?
Oh, you gotta play out some Fetty Wap.
Yeah, let's play some. Yeah, I'm gonna get a YouTube strike for that stupid reference earlier.
This
Fetty Wap.
This Wap has
Who's that Fetty Wap?
This Wap has
Are you
Fetty.
kidding me? This Fetty Wap. Are you? The thing is,
He says, "Hey, what's up? Hello." You don't have two eyeballs,
it's
man. That's what's up.
It's definitely Scarface. Like, are you fucking? Hey, say hello.
It's just him.
Really quiet.
It's just him confused at things.
Yeah. Are these people don't have any shame?
You got a camera right here, and it shows up on the internet.
I love it. Anyways, please, everybody, go follow that. And you can follow me at Adam R. Mack, where you can get all the show details on my 1 hour special, Messiest, at the Hollywood Fringe Festival. Right now, you can get your tickets. It has not debuted yet, but it's debuting on June 8th, 1 hour at the Yard. Guys, it's a 1 hour comedy special like no other. It's got music, dancing. It's more of a 1 hour one person play. I am doing characters. I'm singing. I'm dancing. Steve and I, he just helped me out with a very, very fun song that you got, y'all. You have to help. You have to be there to believe it. It's going to be so.
It's him as Sebastian Maniscalco singing. The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Y'all, it's very, very fun. The long and short of it is my life is very messy. That's why it's called Messiest. I've had a very, very messy life. The story is it's a storytelling show, kind of done in multiple parts with lots of characters. But the most messiest part of my life was the day that I spread my father's ashes. I met Elon Musk, and that is because I used to work for his best friend, which was the CEO of the he actually owns the World Wrestling Federation, World Wrestling,
WWE and UFC,
the WWE and UFC, and my life is kind of like a pro wrestling match. I have lots of wrestling characters in my life, and so that's what the show is about: is a jam-packed wrestling match of a show. You have to check it out. It's a lot of fun stuff. So, anyways, you can go to the link in my bio right now. That's just a little glimpse of the story. It's just an epic tale. But you can go to the link in the show description to get your tickets. They are going fast. I got 6 shows in June. I will probably be doing some more later on in the year, but you got to check it now because it's gonna be a wild one.
The Fringe.
Yeah, it's the Fringe,
Huge
baby.
deal.
It's a really, really big deal. So please, that would really help me out. And you can follow this show at That Was Wild Pod for all the social media clips, where we'll be doing just some amazing clips. Shout out to all the people out there following us right now. We've been getting a lot of love. We got a video, Steve and I. We got a video on TikTok with 4 million views, baby. Are you freaking kidding me right now?
4 million views?
Yeah.
And I don't have a fucking dime? What?
And we didn't get paid 1 freaking cent from that.
You gotta tell me what this sticky talkie is.
Help us get to 10,000 followers so we can actually get paid from this shit that one day. That could have been $4,000 for us if you guys actually helped us get to 10,000 followers so we can get to the beta program. But anyways,
a beta program? I'm
more
a
like
fucking
alpha program.
I don't want to be a fucking beta. What is these programs here? Teaching betas?
If you guys help us get to 10,000 followers, I will release a very special season of a show called Alphas.
No, bro. That shit's crazy.
Where
we did this shit in 2016.
Where
it was so fun.
We were before our time, where Steve played a beta learning from a group of alphas of how to be an alpha.
Yeah.
We did this in 2016.
We were all
guys.
just characters. It was super fun.
And
if only we had like the videos.
It was before its time. It's still I still think it's some of the best shit we've ever done. If you guys help us get to 500 on YouTube, which is only 250 away.
Yeah.
I will release that season.
Oh.
I will release that season. We're very close to YouTube. I just want to get monetized on YouTube, y'all.
Yeah.
Help us get monetized on YouTube because that'll help me and the money and my family and stuff like that. But anyways.
Damn, I miss that.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Before we end the show, we're going to look down the barrel of this camera right here and say that was wild. You ready, Steve?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
That was wild.
It's time to get wild.
That was wild.